Hi, this is Char with Smile for You, and I wanted to talk about customer service. I remember in the beginning, I went to a foreclosure sale and I bought a piece of land, and I did not have enough time after that sale to go look at it, and instead I flew home and I put it up for sale on eBay. And I had read some other sellers on eBay who said that there was some great roads out to these properties, and that's what I wrote too. And I sold that piece of land, and the gentleman went out to look at it, and when he got out there, he gave me a call and he said, "Sure, I want you to know, those great roads, good thing I had four-wheel drive." Ooh, I was so embarrassed. Wow, I basically lied. I didn't know. And that's not who I had been previously when I was a banker. I'd been taught that there was only one way to do business, and that was with honesty and integrity. And I did not meet the mark in that one. And I said to him, "I'm sorry, I would be happy to give you a refund." And he said no, he was happy with the property. He'd gotten a great price, but he just wanted me to know that I should be careful what I said. Point well taken. The next time I went to buy land at a foreclosure sale, I made sure that I had plenty of time to go look at it afterwards. And that really has defined who I am on the internet today. I have spent days upon weeks upon months for the last 12 months out exploring the Western United States. I so love what I do. Sometimes it's very overwhelming. But comes the winter time when I find I'm home a lot because it's hard to get out to some of these rural areas, oh, I just can't wait to go see her again. Can't wait to go to the next sale. So, what is it that sets us apart from other people? It's just the core value of how we believe in treating our customers. Treat them as you would want to be treated yourself. And everything we do all day is always with honesty and integrity. I found early on eBay that I didn't need to worry really about what people said about me in my feedback. It spoke for itself, and I was very, very proud that we almost had a 100% rating in our feedback. Of course, I had a few negatives. There was one in particular who had bought some land from me and previously had taken some pictures. And I said, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to do business with you anymore. You don't get to take my hard work." Well, they were high bid on another auction of mine, and this time I said, "I'm not selling it to you." And they left some kind of crazy feedback how I was a crazy woman because I wouldn't let them use my pictures. Damn straight you don't get to use my shit. Let that feedback stand. I remember that day, though, how angry I was that somebody thought that my work was theirs. I worked so hard for my customers. You don't just get to take it. And that's the way to be in business. And fast forward to about a week ago, I got an email from an employee, and it said, "Hey, look at this. Somebody went to this website that's kind of a website that you go to find out if somebody's for real or if they're a scam." And somebody had posted, was my website for real? Was I a legitimate company is what they were asking. And this website responded by saying, according to the Better Business Bureau, they've been a member for several years, and they have an A+ rating. Wow. In a world filled with say what you want on the internet, oop, there goes my door, and say whatever you want on the internet, it was a really nice thing to see that somebody had quoted the Better Business Bureau. I remember a few years ago I joined the Better Business Bureau in 2005 because I thought it would be easy for me to simply say, well, we're members of the Better Business Bureau. I remember when I'd been a banker and I'd first started as a lobby and I was a teller, and I was told there's going to be some people that want to come in, and they are going to want to know before they open a new account, are you a member of the Better Business Bureau? And I was to point to the sign behind me and say, yes, we are members of the Better Business Bureau. And it still stands today. And my rating is A+, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm also very proud to say that I have received a complaint. And I learned the most I could from that complaint. It was a few years ago. I'd sold a piece of property, and I did indicate in my property listing that I had not seen this property. I also indicated that the power map indicated that there was power along the road. Well, the power map was not correct. And I said I was sorry, but I didn't feel that they had asked that I pay to bring the power. I said, I'm sorry. I told you I hadn't seen this property, and I offered a full refund. They weren't happy. And this was a big chunk of money. It was like $12,000 for 4 lots. Well, that might not be a lot of money for some people, but that is for me. And the kind of land I sell, because I sell cheap land. That's expensive. They weren't happy, and they went to the Better Business Bureau. And I received page after page. And because my customer service skills were taught that you print every little email that comes through, I accumulated a book about how awful I was. I'd finally had enough. I even offered to fly the money there and hand him it in person. I just could not satisfy this customer. And in the end, the Better Business Bureau told me, you had already done what we would have expected you to do. You had offered the money back in the beginning. Really? I'd spent all that time working that hard? Well, that is the way I do business, though. And I'm proud that the Better Business Bureau thinks that I have an A+ rating. Right on. And I hope that this inspires you, too, to think about the integrity that you have in business.